Hi, and welcome to another episode of Hingham Happenings. I'm your host, Christina Aiello. Now let's take a look at what's coming up on this month's episode. An artist portrait sketch at South Street Gallery, an advanced student art show at Hingham High School, Hingham's first ever Pizza Palooza, the Rotary Club food drive, and the Hingham Newcomers Club Easter egg hunt. The Hingham and Hull Rotary Club held a food drive at the Hingham Stop and Shop this past weekend to collect food for all of the food pantries in Hull and Hingham.
Today we're conducting a food drive, actually to collect food for the Hingham and Hull food pantries. Hull's pantry is named Wellspring, and we've done this for about the last 8 years. We try to assist them so that they have food available for those who are in need at this point. There are food pantries in both towns, and it's surprising, but there is a great need, and so it goes to local need in both of our communities. As people come in, we actually hand them suggested items to donate and give them some background on who we are and what we do. A few of the other clubs in the area have done this as well, and we find it a way to involve people and to help the community.
There are so many people in need, and it's beyond their control. The food pantry have had more and more people coming to them that need food, basically, or just the basic staples, and that's what we're here to collect.
As you see from the containers here, these are people that have come by and offered us food and supplies. Some offer us money. We've been very successful in achieving our goals and trying to help people in need within the community who can get the help that they need in our basic supplies.
It's for, I think, close to 10 years now, and we supply quite a bit of food, and some people are overly generous, but we have a very good response here.
Well, food in its general sense of mostly dry goods, but personal hygiene items as well. So it's food of a variety of types. We actually hand people a letter, and it describes the things that we'd most like to collect.
As the day goes on, it becomes very, very effective. And usually we have a very positive group of people who come in here, and the foods that we give are useful, and we're very thankful for what the folks by here contribute. They benefit from the fact that Rotary is a part of their community, and we're willing to do things to help the folks within the community. Some of the people that we have that we service are in need, and helping them with satisfying those needs makes for a very positive attitude for both the community and the members of Rotary. Rotary is in the phone book. You just give us a call anytime you want. Someone will always be answering. We have various programs in Rotary that work with the community. One is the food drive that we have, but there are various other things that a lot of people like to enjoy and participate in.
There is a website. In fact, there are many websites. If you look up Rotary.org or HinghamRotary.org, you will find out all about our local club. We're part of an international organization of over 1.25 million people that are represented in over 100 countries. And we serve, our motto is service above self. We try to assist in local needs as well as international. We would be delighted to offer you a dinner and come join us. We meet regularly every Thursday evening at 6:15 at the South Shore Country Club.
We always need people to contribute to our causes. The community has been more than generous over the years, and we would like that to continue.
On March 14th, South Street Gallery held a free raffle where the winner would have a portrait sketch painted by artist Diane Penarelli Miller.
Today we're going to do a portrait demo. What we've done is had a free raffle with people coming in and out, and they could drop their name in, and whoever gets chosen, I'll do their painting. It takes a lot to be in front of a crowd to do a portrait, which is one of the hardest things to do, in one session, which is 2 hours, and then come out with something that generally looks like the person that you're painting. So I paint just about every day, all day long, which helps me to keep fine-tuned to do this kind of thing. Life paintings, which is the nude, and painting the portraits is my favorite thing to do. It's the most difficult and challenging, but I love to be around people and I enjoy painting them. Massachusetts is really lacking an art culture. I think it's important to bring this to the community and to see your local scenes painted and painted in a variety of different ways by these unbelievable artists. The South Street Gallery, they just help me out so much. They've been there for me. They really work with me, really helped me as an artist to show my work and present it in a very professional way. And they have a lot of really fine artists here, and it's worth a trip in every 2 or 3 weeks just to see the new inventory coming in. The work that's shown here is comparable to the work that's anywhere that you can look, out west in museums. I know a lot of the artists here. I've painted with a lot of the artists here, and I know that they've put in their entire life to be the best artists that they are. I'm having a show right now until the end of March, and it has about 40 of my new pieces that I've painted in the last year, so everything is brand new. I have other galleries in Nantucket, Boston, down the Cape. So I try to do a variety of scenes from each of those areas. So I generally show them here first, and then I kind of rotate them around for a year. And this is my third show that I've done at the South Street Gallery with all of my new work in a year. So it just shows you I'm a professional artist. I paint all day long. You can see the body of my work. And this is the year that I'm probably the most excited for. I finally feel like I'm comfortable in my skin. I love my work. And I think that I've got some exciting things for everyone to see. Europe, local scenes, Boston, the Cape. So come on in. I will be transferring this show to Linden Ponds in Hingham in April. So if you miss this show, try to get in there to see it.
The Hingham Newcomers Club held an Easter egg hunt at Foster School where the kids were treated with a visit by none other than the Easter Bunny.
Today we are having our annual Easter egg hunt. We've had it every year as long as I can remember. The club's been around for over 50 years. We have an obstacle course from my gym. We have some crafts, some coloring, some egg decorating. We also have base painting. We have pictures with the Easter Bunny, and then we have a giant Easter egg hunt outside. Special area for 2 and unders, and then 3 and ups have a different area. It's been around for over 50 years. It was started to welcome new people into the community, help them meet people. What we specialize in is children's activities, ladies' nights out, couples' nights out, just a way to get involved. But the most important thing to know about the club is that though our main focus is welcoming new people to town, you don't have to be new to be a newcomer. Even if you lived in the town for 6 years, you have a new baby, you can join one of our play groups. If you just want to go with your friends to a ladies' night out or to a wine tasting or join a book club. Doesn't matter how long you've lived here, you can still be a part of this club. We have a Facebook page, so you can look us up on Facebook. We're also on Instagram, but you can go to our website. It's www.hinghamnewcomers.com, and it has all of our membership information.
On March 25th, the Hingham Business Council hosted Hingham's first ever Pizza Palooza competition at Hingham High School. All ticket proceeds went to SNAP, the South Shore Special Needs Athletic Partnership.
Well, this afternoon and this evening, we're going to have the first annual Hingham Pizza Palooza to benefit SNAP, which stands for Special Needs Athletic Partnership. So we're hopefully going to have about 800 to 1,000 people here tonight. And they're going to come through and for $10 a person, enjoy pizza from, we're calling them our pizza partners. There's 10 different pizza partners. And we also have coffee from Atlantic Bagel. We have Sadie Mays and Nona's doing desserts. And we have Aquarian doing water. So it's going to be a fun night for everybody. And being co-sponsored by the Hingham Business Council. And hopefully we raise enough funds to help support the great activities of SNAP.
What we're doing is we have $10 per individual, $30 per family. We've got raffles, and all of the funds are going to go to SNAP in their athletic programming. They've just got a great programming for a lot of kids, whether it's the yoga, the soccer, just excellent programs, and the funds helps us to put all of that together.
SNAP gets 100% of the door proceeds. So 100% of the door proceeds go to SNAP. The South Shore Chamber of Commerce and the Hingham Business Council are the ones who are producing this event, and we're doing that through corporate donations. So that way it enabled SNAP to receive 100% of the door proceeds.
My wife Debbie was actually reading the paper last summer and saw that they were doing a Pizza Palooza in Weymouth, sponsored by the Weymouth Business Council and the South Shore Chamber of Commerce to benefit the Weymouth Food Pantry. So she said, geez, what a great fundraising idea. I went to the event last August, talked to some folks there, and they put me in contact with Eric Dykman at the Chamber of Commerce, approached him about the Hingham Business Council doing it, and off we go. And that was from last summer, and we had a committee of 8 folks working on this for the last 6 months, and tonight's the night.
Hingham is the 4th community now on the South Shore to have Pizza Palooza. It actually originated in Braintree. So Braintree had their Pizza Palooza 2 years ago, quickly followed by Weymouth. Now Marshfield has had theirs in Hingham tonight, so we're pretty excited about that. Rockland is looking to have theirs in the fall, so be a total of 5 communities at this point who are having these local pizza competitions to benefit a variety of different causes. To date, we've raised over $30,000 in all the communities combined where we've had Pizza Palooza, so we're pretty excited about that.
We've just created SNAP recently, and we were looking for opportunities to fund that program, and came up through Eric Dykman of the Chamber, and then also Tom Hoffman, who's one of the chair people of SNAP, and then Warren Pellicer.
We run programs for Hingham students and some students from Cohasset that either have emotional, mental, or physical disabilities that aren't able to participate in some of the regular sports that kids participate in. So what we've done is we started a program that includes, there's a bowling, there's tennis, there's the indoor golf simulators at South Shore Country Club. We have a soccer program. One of the biggest programs is the rowing program. And then we're also have a yoga program, a music program, and we're trying to expand into some of the other sports. One of the things I've learned that's really neat about this is the special needs kids used to sit by themselves in the cafeteria. Now they're finding, because the mentors are the kids in the various sports, helping to mentor them, find out what great kids they are, and now they're all sitting together in the cafeteria. They've all become buddies. So it's not only helping the kids that have special needs and developmentally disabled, but it's the so-called regular kids are finding out, hey, these guys are just like us, let's include them. So it's been a win-win all the way around. Recently we had the St. Patrick's Day theme party at the Hingham Community Center. We're working together with the Rotary Club to have the Rotary Club golf tournament in June at South Shore Country Club will benefit SNAP. We're going to have another cocktail party in June, and it just goes on and on. We're thinking of ideas all the time, how to raise funds and raise awareness, because all that money gets invested in the programs to keep the fees down, the entry fees down for the special needs kids, so they can be included and participate in these events.
We feel it's going to be a terrific night tonight, and based on the wonderful relationship that Hingham Public Schools, SNAP, and the Hingham Business Council enjoy, I think that there quite possibly could be future events. So we're pretty excited about tonight.
Thank you to all of our pizza participants, also to the Hingham Public Schools, Dr. Gallo, and Principal Gerard McCann. It's just been wonderful.
It's a really fun family event, and we're excited to put this on. I think this is going to be a wonderful event for Hingham. Hopefully this will become an annual event for Hingham, and I would say if you love pizza, this is the only place to be.
Come one, come all, have a great time.
The Advanced Student Art Show was held at Hingham High School where 3 programs were showcased: drawing and painting, graphic design and photography, and ceramics.
We're having our all-school art show. It's the very first time we've had it here at Town Hall. In the previous years, it's always been over at the high school.
We're showing ceramics, 3D work, graphic design, painting, drawing, pretty much anything that gets done in the art department in the town.
From the elementary schools specifically, there's all kinds of sculpture. There's Zen tangles, there are observation drawings, sculpture from the arts of China, shoes, cupcakes, a lot of different kinds of art here at the art show.
This is an all-town art show, so there is work from Foster School, South School, Plymouth River School, the middle school, East School, and the high school. We have work from the graphic design departments and all the fine arts departments in the schools. There was probably about 600 pieces of artwork in the town hall that'll be up in the next 2 weeks from all the different schools. I'm affiliated with this art show by helping organize it with all the other teachers in town, including the 3 teachers from the high school, the 2 teachers from the middle school, and 1 teacher from each of the elementary schools.
Well, my students are 9th to 12th graders at the high school, and I teach all of the graphic design and photography classes there. So as far as my students go, we start with an introductory class called Graphics 1. There is Graphics 1 work here, there is introductory work here. My program branches out to a Photography 2 course and a Graphic Design 2 course. Those are all 1 semester classes, and then it goes to a 1-year class if students are interested that's called Graphic Design and Photography 3, where they use graphic design and photography and integrate them. And what I'm standing in front of now is graphic design photography 3 work.
Each student's artwork was chosen for the show by their prospective teachers. Although we did have a limited amount of space, so the teachers were forced to choose the best examples of their projects that they showed.
At the elementary level at Foster School, I choose work based on which work best represents the lesson objectives, because the kids are learning so much in such a short period of time. I want the art to really represent what they're learning.
Sometimes I let my students pick because I feel a little too close to it. So I let the students go through, and they're pretty good about making sure that each student that has a name on a piece is represented in some way. So each student gets a piece hung. And a lot of times I just let them figure it out.
The students have been working on the art for this show all year. This is a cumulative art show. It's showing all the work from this year. They are learning that it's important that people in the community see what they do just outside of their classroom, and the response has been pretty overwhelmingly awesome.
I've collected art from throughout the year for this particular show. Students have art portfolios, and I choose work as it shows that it really meets the lesson objectives. Some art might be amazing and very creative and wonderful, but if it's not showing what the kids are learning, it's hard to have it in the show. It'll be showcased in other ways.
This exhibit this year has been a change from what we used to do, which was a one-night show up and down in one night at the high school. This show has brought the Hingham Public Schools artwork into the community so that everyone gets to see it. Anyone who comes to Town Hall, the show is up for 2 weeks as opposed to one night, can see it.
We really build towards bits a night. We had an advanced show a week ago, and some of the work that's here was displayed there too, but that's a smaller show. So this is everybody. This is everybody from the introductory classes to the middle classes to the seniors who are going to be gone in 8 weeks.
My students love coming to the art show because they learn so many things. They love seeing the work that the older students do. They love seeing the work at the other schools. It's very informative to parents. And it's just so important that our kids get to go to museums and learn how to act in a museum, and they don't get to go that often. So coming here to the art show helps them with that. I love having the exhibit here because so many people get to walk through from the town when they come to pay their taxes, or when they come to a meeting, they'll see the art show. And that's been wonderful, having that feedback. I think it gives us a sense of community, and it showcases the arts from all the schools in Hingham and lets people know what our kids are learning.
For my students, specifically the graphic design and photography students, I love it when they get to see work that is not only done at other levels, but work that they are not doing themselves. I love it when they see the great painting work that they maybe can't do themselves, or they see something in it. They see greatness at a different level or in a different medium that they might not be capable of. Just like I see a lot of the parents who come in for open house every year, and I think I tend to have an easy time at open house because the work I'm laying out, a lot of the parents wouldn't be able to do it themselves. So they're impressed with what their kids are doing in my class, and I think similarly my students are impressed with what the other students they're doing in the other medium. There's not really one place to go to find out, here are all of the art shows.
We are currently in the process of designing a website. Several of the teachers have websites already that will list other shows that are in the community. At the high school, we're still working on that. That's something that hopefully will be accomplished by the end of the school year.
Oh, well, please read the newspaper. I mean, there's the Second Parish has their art show. There's always an art show at the South Shore Art Center in Cohasset. There's many art shows. Please read the newspaper and ask your art teacher.
I like doing art because it helps me express myself, be creative.
It's just kind of like a fun way to show who I am and the things that I like.
Well, with my art, I'm trying to say that I have something that I'm really passionate about, and I love to do it so much. And it just means the world to me because it's one of the things that I'm really good at, and it makes me feel really confident about myself.
It's such a privilege teaching art. It is the best job in the world for me. It brings together my passion for teaching and being creative with students. I'm very grateful.
Hi, I'm Andrea Young. I work at Town Hall in the Community Planning Department. I'm actually the administrator for the Historical and Historic Districts Commissions, and I'm here today with my partner, Carolyn Goldstein, to invite you to an event, a community event, that is taking place in May. Carolyn will tell you all more about that, but we would love to have you come, and it's important to our community, and it's a statewide event, and here we go.
Hi, I'm Carolyn Goldstein, and I'd like to join Andrea in inviting you to the Hingham Mass Memories Roadshow. I work at UMass Boston, and I coordinate the Roadshow, which is a statewide program to partner with communities like Hingham in gathering personal and family stories and photographs to add them to an online collection documenting the history of Massachusetts. Our stop in Hingham will be on Sunday, May 17th, and we're really excited to have the opportunity to collaborate with Andrea and all the town of Hingham and many organizations throughout the town in bringing people together to take a community snapshot of Hingham. So whether you have been here for many decades or you just arrived, we welcome everybody to come and share their stories and their memories and their photographs with us on that day.
That's all for this month. Tune in next time for another exciting episode of Hingham Happenings. If you have any suggestions for a future episode, please email us at hinghamhappenings@hinghammedia.org. Thanks so much for watching.